Today is going to be a new experience for us because we are working on the mobile home during a pretty rainy day, and it is so cool and comfortable in here.
Yeah.
And it's been so hot. Every day that we've been doing this installation, we've been sweating, and now
look at me. I look like I'm dressed for winter again.
So actually, today is super windy, super stormy, and I just said this is the perfect day to get over here and do this.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we can work faster because it's less hot. Right here, 3 panels on the ceiling, and we'll be done with this section. We're gonna leave the end because it's like a little cut off. We'll wait until we get cut off somewhere else. So 3 panels here, and then we're gonna start, I think, do you want to do the end or the flat?
Maybe we should just keep doing all the cathedrals first and then finish on the flat.
Humiliate. All right, that's 1 down, 2 more to go. We got another panel done, 1 more to go right here. We have a light box that we need to cut out for the ceiling. We just finished panel number 3. We're done with this section for now. Like I said, we'll fill the end later. And check it out. Look how cool this is looking. We finally have a ceiling and a house taking shape in here. That's kind of cool. And it actually doesn't look too bad. Like visually in person, it looks flat. So that's good because I was worried that it would look a little bit wavy,
Yeah.
because of the uneven rafters. But viewing it, it looks flat. It's probably not flat, but
As long as it looks good, that's what matters.
yeah. We will be putting battens on the strips to hide all the screws. So you're going to see all these wood strips along there. It'll break up the flow of the ceiling. It'll even hide more imperfections, I think. And then once it's all painted white, it's going to look really good in here. So we've moved down to the end of the home. This is going to be a bedroom, and it has another vaulted ceiling. And so we're going to work on this section since that's the flow we've been in. This section's pretty small. It's 6 sheets. We'll be done.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and get my measurements all done. I'm going to have to rip my first sheet because it's a little narrow, and we're going to rip our last sheet. So I'm going to get the measurements figured out, get our sheets cut. We'll just get these installed quick. I think that now that we have a flow, this is going to go pretty easy.
Yeah.
So now that we have this side of the room done, I'm going to go ahead and put in my top ridge connectors. So this is just 2x4 that we cut. Unbelievably, we got this entire half of the ceiling insulated. This is a little different than we've been doing it panel by panel, but the installation's been working so good I thought I'll just do the whole thing. So now we're going to try to get this room done, and then I think we're finished.
Okay.
So 3 more sheets to put up. I'm going to go get those cut. It's 2 rips, 1 full sheet.
2 holes.
It's just a lot of screws to put in. That's the slow and boring part, but I can't believe the amazing progress we're making today, and the cool weather definitely helped.
Yeah.
But it is warming up. The sun is shining, and it's warming up in here. We can feel it.
A little bit. I actually took my winter coat off.
I guess we're ready to go. We got all the sheets cut, but we have one problem. Our battery's almost dead. We got to get our batteries charged, so I don't know if we can finish this. We're on 1 bar. We're going to see how far we can make it.
Yeah.
We made it down. Why am I wearing these? I can't even hear myself. We made it down to the last sheet. We're ready to put it up, and the battery is still holding on, but we got a low camera battery, a low tool battery. We're racing the clock to get this done so we can go home. And we are back with a finished ceiling and fresh batteries and ready to work again. We actually made our goal of getting this all done. The drill held out, the camera didn't, but we did get it all finished. So we still have to put our light boxes in. I'm gonna do that later. First, we're gonna turn around and start working on this ceiling. Today is another cool day. It's not that hot today.
Yeah.
And it's very comfortable in here. We're gonna work hard. This is all that's left, this flat part. The flat part's gonna be interesting because it's probably too low for the scaffold. So we're gonna have to change our working technique, because if we're on the scaffold, we're gonna have to squat down and it'd be awkward. So we're gonna see how this goes, but I think it'll be pretty easy. We'll see. But the first thing I have to do is clean up some mess, make some room to work in here, because there's no way we're gonna have to trip over all this. Water now.
Yeah, maybe we should do all the insulation and then we'll put up the panels.
Yeah. We're gonna try it, guys. We're gonna see how this works. I don't know how these skinny, thin little trusses are gonna do at holding this insulation up. We got our 3 rolls of mesh strapping. So we're just gonna start and go with the flow. Surprisingly.
I think this is the best insulation ever.
So we're gonna go right up to that box like that. Let me tuck this in. Just whoosh it into the other one. Pull it your way a little.
Known about its good qualities, you know?
Yeah. That it's really new. This is going so well. I'm so happy right now because I was honestly a little intimidated doing this section because it's something new. A little change, even though we just did all this other stuff, it's a different process. So
far it's easier.
Yeah, it's going good.
It's a good height for you to just stand at.
I'm managing okay.
Because this flat ceiling is like 7.5 feet tall, right?
7 feet.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's easy.
Look at it. I'm 5'9", 5'10".
Right. Oh yeah. You're not 5'9", you're 5'10".
5'9".
10. Are you gonna measure yourself?
I was gonna measure the ceiling. It's just over 7 feet, so it's 84 and 3/4. So 7 foot ceiling.
No, it's fine. It's like the rest.
We're making unbelievably huge progress today. We already have this whole half of the ceiling insulated, and it's looking pretty cool. Now we're gonna stop here and start doing ceiling boards before doing the other half, just to make sure this stays where it belongs. So these are pretty easy because all of these light boxes will get cut out after the ceiling is up. I'm going to struggle through that again, but that's the way we're going to do it. One hole to do down there, but it's going to be pretty quick of just throwing them up, boom, 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 getting them screwed in. Trying to get around that wire. I totally didn't get the drill ready. We'll figure it out. The studs. Oh, there's a nail. How did we miss the nail in the staple here?
It's in.
I'm gonna go this way more. Towards.
Okay.
Let me see where I am.
Did you say it like that because you didn't want to say yo?
No.
I like how this is coming out. How many more seats do we need to do?
5 more sheets.
That's good. So when we're done with the roof, what will we do next?
Go home.
I mean the next project.
Walls. Building walls.
Mm-hmm.
And just like that, we're already done with half this room. This is pretty amazing how quickly it's going today. We still have plenty of time left to finish this up if we hurry. So what we're going to do is switch around, and we're going to do the same thing over here. Insulation, sheets, it's only 5 panels. And just like that, we got the ceiling insulation all installed. We're still on track today. We're starting to slow down. We're losing our oomph. It's that time of day where you get bored of doing the job. But we're pushing through, because we are seeing the progress and we're making progress, and this feels really good. This was a tricky ceiling to insulate because of some of the ductwork and stuff up here, but we got it. And now we're ready. If I cut this right, it can only go in one place because it's going to go around this
Oh yeah. Okay.
fan. It's looking okay. Can you push this corner in more?
Like to the wall?
Yeah.
No. Did it go?
It's more or less there. More or less. Let me put a couple screws in it and see what it's doing.
Do this one here.
Well, before I get
It's
carried
too
away.
far this way.
Yeah, I wanted to see what it was looking like before I got too carried away. There's something wrong, okay? Because it's way too far this way.
Yeah, it's hanging over like.
But then on the other end, it's too far that way. So the whole thing has to turn. Okay, ready? I want to see what it does.
No, we need to go the other way.
No, on my end, I had to go that
Oh.
way.
Okay.
And then on your end, the other way. So somehow, we're going to come like this way. Something's out of whack here. How do I get it to...
I don't know.
My cut is okay if we could get it to move over the way it was supposed to. Something's not square though. So, I don't want to keep you holding this forever, but maybe if I undo this, I'm just trying to get it over as far as I can. I need a little more. How's that corner look?
Decent. Go ahead.
Okay. Take an arm break.
Ah.
Oh man, my arm is tired now. But you know what?
It's working.
I think it's looking good. Somehow, it went from like looking horrible
To looking great.
to like, oh, that's not so bad. I thought we would have to
Messed
take,
it up.
yeah, I thought we'd have to take it down and fix it. Oops, I'm breaking it. I'm breaking it. Hold on. Let's take the pressure off that.
Goes like this and then it goes boop.
Let me see if I can do something here.
There we go.
Look at that.
Perfect.
That's not bad.
It literally couldn't be better. You know?
Yeah. I don't know how that just worked out.
I don't either.
With that sheet done, I think we're going to call it quits for today. We're not going to be able to get done what we hoped, but we dream big, we set big goals, and that's okay. I'm just glad that that one sheet went up because it was looking pretty scary there for a
Yeah.
moment. It wasn't lining up perfectly, but it did. We just had to tweak it a little bit.
And that's going to be the trickiest one here.
I think that is the hardest of the ceiling. And it looks really good. We got a good start. Now we have a board to work off of as we work our way down. But doing that board made me realize how tired my arms were because we had to keep holding it and pushing it.
Every screw you do, you're pushing up.
And I'm just tired out. And I said, why am I forcing myself? Let's just go home. Call it quits. We made big progress. You guys, look how amazing this is looking. We got ceilings everywhere. 4 more sheets to do and then 2 little cutoffs at the very end. And we'll be done with the ceilings. After the ceiling, we're going to start interior wall framing. So then that's when the real layout takes shape. And
Yeah.
you guys get to see where everything's going to be and how the layout's going to flow.
And that's going to be super soon.
Yeah, we're going to try. We're going to come back as soon as our arms are rested and we're feeling motivated and get this done. I mean, just look at this, looking all the way down to the end. It's pretty amazing. I wish you could see it in person. It's cool. So far, I'm glad that we chose these ceiling panels. I'm telling you, if we were doing drywall,
Ew.
we would be not even halfway done, and we'd have a lot of broken pieces of drywall laying around.
Yeah.
There's just no way. The screws pull through. They're hard to hold up. They're heavier.
We'd probably get a drywall lift.
Definitely. Well, I guess that's all we have to say about that. We'll be back to this project soon. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.
Bye.